The aspect of filmmaking we are going to study today is mise en scène. This is a French phrase and simply means the arrangement of everything that appears in the framing. Before we go into this in more detail, we're going to watch the trailer for the upcoming film, The Dressmaker.
Myrtle Dunnage. You grew up.
You got old.
Myrtle Dunnage is back.
Haven't seen her since she was a kid. Wonder how she turned out.
How's my mother?
Molly doesn't get out much.
I don't know why you've come to this hole. Who lives at Mad Molly's now?
She's back. The murderess is back.
I need to remember the truth.
They say that she killed a boy.
So where did you go from here?
I worked in London, Milan, and Paris.
I reckon you came home for one of two things. Revenge or me.
Gertrude Pratt. The dance is Saturday night.
The dress can't change anything.
Watch and learn, Gertrude. Watch and learn. I can make you the most striking girl in the room. Take your clothes off.
A murderer and a lesbian.
Stunning.
You can transform people.
Use it.
Tilly Dunnage. I remember that day. She saw the whole thing.
She murdered him. She's cursed.
I didn't do it.
It's just a pack of lies.
They'll never forgive me for that boy's death.
You're wasted here.
Stop that charger. With what? Sitting?
Why didn't you tell me?
You don't scare me, Tilly Dunnage.
Tilly Dunnage, you've enriched my life.
I reckon you can make some bloke pretty happy.
You could be married in this suit, snapped up by some eligible spinster or hag.
Mise en scène is a vast topic, and you could discuss it for hours, so we will try to be as focused and to the point as we can. The different areas of mise en scène are lighting, setting, props, hair, makeup, facial expressions, body language, and casting. Basically, anything in the frame. So these are what mise en scène entails, but what is the point in it? Well, it's all about how you tell a story, evoke an atmosphere, give the audience information, provoke a response, and highlight key themes. So without any more waiting, let's jump into it, starting with setting. In the trailer we see shots of a desert land, trees without leaves and a lot of sand. The houses are made of wood and there are mountains in the background. This allows us to start building up an idea of where and when this film takes place. Costume is also a very important part of mise en scène, and a key part of this movie. Kate Winslet's character wears very distinctive outfits, all of which make her stand out from the other characters. It also suggests that this is not a place she is going to fit in easily. Costume helps to suggest a time period the film is set in, and this is clearly not 21st century, possibly is the 40s or the 50s. Her hair tells a similar story. It is well kept and beautiful, quite different to a lot of the other women in the film. This tells us a lot about the kind of personality she might have. Another similar aspect to mise en scène is makeup. Judy Davis's character is given makeup to make her look older and more weathered than she actually is. It might also suggest she doesn't take a lot of pride in her appearance. The next area of mise en scène we will look at in this movie is props, an excellent way to give more subtle information relating to the film. The props in this trailer are giving us another helpful indicator of the time period, such as the old school football. The props in Judy Davis's house suggest she is a hoarder or an unkept woman, which brings us to our next point, lighting. The scene inside the house is very dark and doesn't use much lighting. This might suggest sadness or having something to hide. It definitely suggests negativity, and if we continue to the next shot, where Kate Winslet's character turns on the old bedside lamp, this could be a metaphor for her coming back to this woman's life and brightening it up. That's a big part of mise en scène, suggesting metaphors, foreshadowing future events, and highlighting key themes. When analysing films, we must look out for these patterns and messages. Nearly everything we see in a film has been put there for a reason. Facial expressions, body language, all of this will tell a story and evoke an atmosphere. Mise en scène is an essential part to studying media and will definitely come up in examinations, so it's good to get into a habit of analysing it early on. Next time you watch a film or trailer, see if you can spot the different areas of mise en scène and ask the question, why has the filmmaker chosen to include that, or do it that way? 99% of the time, they did it on purpose. As always, thanks for listening and happy watching.